What's up, everybody? It's DJax here from Alpha Cybersecurity, and I'm here with day 11 of TryHackMe's Advent and Cyber Challenge. Looks like we're going to be doing some more SQL, but this time it's going to be focused on Microsoft SQL or MS-SQL. And it looks like today's video is done by none other than Tiberius. So shout out to him. I think this is like his second or third video in the series, but he's a super knowledgeable guy. So I don't blame TryHackMe for having him come in and do multiple videos. So like always, we're not going to watch the video. We're going to see how much we can do on our own. But before we get started, please remember to like this video, comment in the section below, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications so you can be notified whenever I go live, whether it's a live stream for TryHackMe, live stream for any other CTF, might be even some gaming, or it could be InfoSec Unplugged, which is my podcast that I do live every Thursday at 6 p.m. So please be sure to subscribe and click that bell. So let's go ahead and get into the story. Almost halfway there, guys, almost halfway there. So it says, before we begin, we suggest that you start the attach machine and the attack box, as you will need to use those resources to answer the questions. So I already actually opened up the attack machine. So let's go ahead and open up the, I actually opened up the target machine. So let's go ahead and open the attack box as well. And now let's just read what it says. So McDatabase admin came rushing into the room and cried to McSkitty, "We've been locked out of the reindeer schedule. How will Santa's transportation work for Christmas? The Grinch has locked McDatabase admin out of his system. You need to probe the external surface of the server to see if you can get him back his access." MS-SQL Server is a relational database management system. One simple way to think of a relational database is a group of tables that have relations. To gain a rough understanding of how relational databases work, consider a shops database with the following three tables: electronic items, customers, and invoices. Each item in the electronic items has tables that are labeled ID, name, price, and quantity. Each item in the customers table has its own attributes like ID, name, email, and phone. Finally, the invoices table will refer to a customer and one or more electronic items. The invoice table will refer to an entity from another table using its ID. This way, we will only need to have the customer details and electronic item details written once instead of copying them into each new invoice. This case is a simplified example of a relational database. The figure below shows how the three tables are related. So here you have your customers, 101, 102, 103, and then it moves over here, and then it looks like Rita has items 1 and 2, which over here looks like a USB flash memory and a laptop. Kat has item 2, which is a laptop, and Michael has an LED screen, looks like a 27-inch LED screen, and a USB flash memory. The transportation schedule is in the reindeer database. However, McDatabase admin can no longer log into his system after the Grinch changed the system password. Let's see how we can help. Make sure you have started the attach machine along with the attack box. Give them a few minutes to fully start before proceeding to answer the following questions. So we have our attack box up, and I'm looking to see where our target machine. Maybe we have to SSH into it. So you have decided that the first step would be to check the running services on 10.10.10.222. So we'll close out of here and we'll open up a terminal, and we're going to run nmap-pn 10.10.10.222, and we're going to go ahead and hit enter, and we'll give that time to run. And then it says there's an open port related to MS-SQL Server accessible over the network. What is the port number? Now, given my knowledge of TCP ports, it's usually 1433, and sure enough, that's our port right here. So MS-SQL Server 1433. So we'll just go ahead and hit 1433. And then knowing the MS-SQL Server is running and accessible over the network, we want to check if our username and password are still valid. Using the attack box terminal, we'll use the squish command, which is an interactive database shell. Simple syntax would be, we'll just actually go ahead, will be squish, S for server, U for username and password. So it would go down here. So it's actually squish server addresses 10.10.10.222. U for user would be system administrator, and P is this is the password. So we'll copy this command here, bring it over to our clipboard, paste it there, and then we'll copy it from here, close this, and then we'll just paste it in here. And it looks like we've logged in successfully. If the connection is successful, you will get a prompt. What is the prompt that you have received? So it looks like a 1 greater than. So it says McDatabase admin told us that the database name is reindeer and it has 3 tables: names, presence, and schedule. To display the table names, you could use the following syntax: select star from table where condition. Star is usually like a wildcard. So it's basically select all from the table you're looking for, and then here's your condition. Down here it says the same thing. Select stars used to return specific columns attributes. Star refers to all the columns. From tables to specify what table you want to read from, and here's a condition to specify what rows or entities. In the terminal below, we executed the query select star from reindeer.dbo names. The SQL query should dump all the contents of the table names and from the database reindeer. Note that the semicolon indicates the end of the SQL query, while Go sends a SQL batch to the database. Okay, so we can see in the 4 columns displayed above: ID, first name, last name, and nickname. What is the first name of reindeer 9? In the example, it looks like it's Rudolph, but just to be on the safe side, let's actually run it over here. So we're gonna say select wildcard from reindeer dot dbo dot names semicolon, and we'll hit that, and then we'll hit go. And it's not as clean as over here, but down here you see number 9, Rudolph, reindeer, red-nosed. So that answer is Rudolph. Then it says check the table schedule. What is the destination trip scheduled for December 7th? So going back, we're going to run similar command, but this time we're going to say, instead of DBO names, we'll say DBO schedule, and then we'll hit go again. And December 7th looks like they will be going to Prague. So we'll type that in. Okay, now it says check the table presence, and what is the quantity available for the present power bank? So again, we're going to hit up to go to our previous commands, and we're going to type in presence and then go. And it looks like 108 power bank has a quantity of 25,000. So we'll just type in 25,000. Now it says you have done fantastic work. You have helped make database admin retrieve the schedule. Now let's see if we can find, or see if we can run MS Windows commands while interacting with the database. Some MS-SQL servers have XP command shell enabled. If this is the case, we might have access to something similar to a command prompt. The syntax is XP_command shell, and then your command in single quotes, and then a semicolon to close out the query. Let's try a simple command like who am I, which shows the user running the commands in the terminal output below after connecting to the MS-SQL server. They tried running who am I, and we can see that the server is NT server NT service MS-SQL Server. This means any command we pass to XP Command Shell will run as NT service MS-SQL Server. So XP Command Shell used to be found in a lot of older SQL servers. Probably is still found in some servers today, but it's really dangerous to have installed. And the reason being is because of situations like this where you can run as an NT service or almost like as an admin level user and have all type of power over the server. So let's just go ahead and scroll down, and we're going to type in the command. So we're going to go XP Command Shell, and then we're going to go single quote, who am I, single quote, and we'll close it with a semicolon, and then we'll hit go. And sure enough, it says we are NT service MS-SQL Server. Okay. Now it says we can run other commands that we can execute on the MS Windows command file. For example, we can use dir to list files and directories, and type file name to display contents of a file. Consider the example in the terminal window below where we reveal the contents of the text file windowsupdate.log. So here they run the XP command shell, type windowsupdate.log, hit go. For more information, you can go here. Okay, so there's a flag hidden in the Grinch user's home directory. What are its contents? All right, so to do that, again, we're gonna hit up, and we're gonna say, oops, we're gonna run dir, which is similar to Linux's ls command or list command, and we're gonna say show us the contents of everything in C, and then we're gonna hit go. It says 15 rows affected, so if we scroll, we see these are the different users. So directory of C, program file, SQL 2019, users, Windows, bytes. Okay, so now we know there's a users directory. So we'll just then type in users, type in go, and again we'll just scroll up. So you see database admin, and there you see Grinch. We have administrator and admin, but again we're looking for Grinch's information. So now we'll scroll up again, and then we'll type in Grinch, and now we'll be able to see what's in the Grinch's directory. Did I do that right? Oh, I'm sorry, I have to type in go. Now we'll see what's in the Grinch's directory. So videos, searches, save games, pictures, music, links, favorites, downloads, and documents, desktop, contacts. Okay, so let's check what's going on in their desktop. See if the flag is in their desktop. There's two files, there's a feedback website, and there's a Windows guide, so it's not there. So how about the documents? And again, have to type go. It says there's two, and there's our flag. So now we need to be able to read the flag, so we can't run the dir command because we don't want to list anything. So we're going to say documents flag.txt, but then this time we're going to move over here, and instead of dir, we're going to hit type and go. And there's our flag. So we'll just copy this, bring it over to our clipboard, and then copy it from our clipboard over here, hit paste. Okay, so we got that answer right, and then it looks like the last question is, congratulations, the flag you have recovered contains the password of McDatabase admin. In this task, we learned how to use Squish to interact with an MS-SQL Server. We learned that if XP command shell is enabled, we can execute system commands and read the output using Squish. So we can just hit completed, And with that, we have completed day 11 of TryHackMe's Advent of Cyber. So again, that was day 11. Just to recap, we used MIG database admin's issue of not being able to get into the MS-SQL server to troubleshoot and figure out what was going on. We ran Nmap to figure out what port it was running on, which was 1433. We then used the squish command to log into the server, the MS-SQL server, and we were able to read the columns or read the database information to get the information of the reindeers, the schedule, the presence, and then we were able to run XP command shell to get more information, find Grinch's home directory, and read the flag in the Grinch's home directory. So that was day 11. If you liked the video, please remember to hit that thumbs up. Also leave a comment in the comment section below and tell me what you think. And remember to please subscribe to the channel and click the bell for notifications so you can be notified whenever I go live or post any new videos. Or I do my InfoSec Unplugged podcast, which is every Thursday at 6 p.m. Again, thanks to TryHackMe for putting these challenges together. Thanks to Tiberius for hosting the room today. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.